The regret of the anonymous cosigner. When I was 17, my Uncle Gordon promised to cosign my community college loan. I had my application submitted and classes picked out. I was finally going to study computer science and get out of my mom's cramped apartment. Gordon told me he believed in me. 2 weeks before the deadline, he called, his voice shaking, to say he couldn't do it. He had just been laid off from the factory where he'd worked for 12 years. I didn't listen to his reasons. All I heard was no. I had to defer for a year. I watched all my friends leave for college while I picked up overnight shifts at a warehouse for $10 an hour. Cold-faced the decade of spite. Every box I lifted felt heavy with the injustice of what Gordon had taken from me. I told myself that if he really cared, he would have found a way. My grudge became my identity. I refused all invitations to family dinners at his house for Thanksgiving, Christmas, and Easter. I told my mom I was working, sometimes even sitting in my car eating gas station sandwiches just to avoid him. I worked my tail off, eventually saving enough and getting enough aid to start college without a cosigner. 10 years passed. I landed a good IT job with a great salary and made sure everyone knew I built my life without Gordon's help. I would leave early if he showed up at family events. Broom, the ironic reunion. Last month, I was invited to speak at my old high school's alumni night about careers in tech. Afterward, a man with gray hair and a janitor's uniform approached me. It was Gordon. He looked older and tired, his name stitched onto his work shirt. "Great speech, Desmond," he said quietly. "Really proud of you, kid." I froze. He didn't try to hug me or explain, just offered a small, sad smile. "I know I messed up back then," he said, "but I'm glad you made it." Then he walked away to sweep the far corner of the auditorium. I couldn't move. I didn't ask why he was working there. I just left, shushing face the unspeakable truth. That night, tormented by the image of Gordon the janitor, I called my mom. "Did you know Gordon works at my old high school?" I asked. She paused, then told me the truth. "Desmond, there's something else you should know. Gordon helped pay for your college." My stomach dropped. She explained that he had sent money to the school anonymously every month for 4 years straight, covering a huge chunk of my tuition. "He took the janitorial job specifically so he could help you. He worked nights and sent whatever he could spare to the financial aid office. He made them promise never to tell you." "Why would he do that?" I whispered. "Because he loved you, because he felt guilty. He didn't want credit, Desmond. He just wanted you to succeed." In that moment, the decade of anger, the skipped holidays, the ignored calls, all of it shattered. The man I had scorned for abandoning my dream had silently sacrificed his own comfort to pay for it. The grudge I held had turned into my biggest, most agonizing regret.